Now, look, I don't know about the rest of you, but all I can say when it comes to the world of gaming is that 2025 better be a serious rebound year because 2024 for me was pretty rough. Well, what's up again there, guys? This is Brian, the Three Topics Gamer, and I have a little kind of semi-controversial discussion video or question I would kind of like to ask all of you out there in the magical world of YouTube. Because now that we are in December, a lot of us have a tendency to kind of look back at, the entire year of gaming and just kind of give our overall thoughts of what we thought of the year. And I can personally say that for me personally, 2024, when it came to my overall gaming experience, easily had to have been the worst year of gaming that I've experienced probably since 2010, when I unfortunately played the worst video game that I've ever played that put me in a 6-month depression, and it took Hannah Montana, the video game, to bring me out of it. Now, if you happen to like this little discussion video by the end, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to track me on my future movie and just discussion videos in general. And remember, if you guys have any ideas for future video ideas, please let me know what you'd like to see, and I will try to get them up as soon as I can. So, I recently had a chance to look at kind of all of the nominees for the upcoming Video Game Awards because, let's be honest, most of us really just watch it just to kind of see the trailers or announcements for games coming out in the next year or two. So that's what I'm doing. But as I was looking down the nomination, I happened to really notice that a lot of these games I didn't even really play or even know what they were. And when I actually think about all the games I played this year, I can't say that I really played a truly defining game that I think was all-time great, that really would be a game that I remember for this particular year. I would say my overall experience here was pretty bad. I mean, when I think back to all the games I actually purchased, it wasn't a lot. It was actually quite a few. I mean, just going down everything that really came out this year, just my overall, quick thoughts, because sorry, I think the camera lost me for a little bit. Like, I think of nothing came out in January. Helldivers 2 came out in February, but I got tired of that like after 3 months. Rise of Ronin was like my most anticipated game of this year, and I couldn't even get past the first hour before I quit that game. Then South Park Snow Day also came out in March, and like that was like the worst forced co-op video game I've played in a very long time. Stellar Blade was awesome. Easily the best game I played this year. I bought this at a I mean, not exactly retail, but like I held on to this for a while. I mean, it kind of scraped the bottom of what I would consider a great game, and I do hope they make a sequel to this. And then Black Myth Wukong was something I really wanted to play, but due to my personal stance against pure digital gaming, I can't even play this till next year until I get a physical copy. Astrobot, I'm probably gonna end up playing maybe sometime early next month. Possibly. That looks like that could be fun. Silent Hill, I couldn't even get past the first 2 hours. And then Alan Wake 2, I thought was just a good game. Not a great game, but a good game. And it's just also shocking that I also almost forgot that I was really, really excited for Dragon Ball Sparking. So much so that I actually started getting into Fighter Z to get ready for that. And then when I got my hands on it, I should have did my research. I ended up despising that game so much that I actually went out and repurchased a new copy of Kakarot. But that's beside the point. Overall, what I mean to say is that I just think that for me personally, it just was not a very good year, and it has me just kind of concerned about like what gaming is going to be like in future years. But overall, when I just look at the games that we do know are coming out in 2025, I certainly think that the potential for a better year is certainly there, and I just kind of wonder like what was the reason why this game really wasn't as enjoyable as it was for me. Now, again, I'm curious to know how your guys' years went. I mean, hopefully you guys played a lot more games and you purchased a lot more experiences and you had a lot more fun than I did. I'm just speaking from my own general experience. And I think it's just that, given my current situation, I didn't have as much time to play games, and so I didn't really have a lot of games to kind of venture out into. And there was definitely a number of like big time games or top tier releases that I just flat out just was not interested into. And then when we actually go into like the nominees for like the AV for like the video game awards, it's just kind of sad that like some of these are like games that you wouldn't even like you wouldn't even think about, and it's just kind of weird. Like, let me just pull up the list real quick. It's like I mean, you look at game of the year, like game of the year. You got Astrobot, like Balataro. I don't even know what that is. Black Myth Wukong. I wish I could have played that one. Elden Ring, a DLC. How the hell does a DLC become game of the year? Like an expansion patch? And then Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. The less I talk about that, and then like Metaphors. Like, I don't even know what that is. And then I just go down the list. And I was like literally, if it like Silent Hill again couldn't even finish that best narrative. I mean, I don't know. Like it's just this is just like just my experience. This is just not an impressive year of gaming. Just not impressive. I mean, ongoing game, community service, independent game. I mean, debut indies, best mobile. It's just kind of feels like just a lackluster year. Just lackluster. Just not all that impressive, I would say. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm getting older, or just you just have to go through those slumps. Just didn't have too many great experiences, and I didn't really even get to really play too many games with other people. Sometimes playing with other people just kind of really enhances one's experience, or just makes you kind of focus on more of the positives than the negatives. But yeah, and it's crazy. It's like didn't even like this was it. Like these were like I mean, I guess Helldivers was like the only reason I only got Helldivers digital, which I felt bad about, was because I literally could not find a physical copy. But the rest of these are just like, and everything else, like I've like to have like multiple games that I just could not finish is kind of crazy and ridiculous. It's just kind of crazy. But yeah, yeah, just not a great year for gaming, at least just for me. But in closing, I really would like to know, what did you guys think? Each of you, if you see this video, please don't just watch it and move on to the next video. I really would like to know, what was your overall thoughts of 2024? How many games did you buy? How many games did you play? What games what would you say was your game of the year, and what was like the worst game that you played this year? I'd really like to know. So share your thoughts with me and everyone else in the comments down below. And like always, I want to thank you guys for watching. You're awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next video.